The following review has been approved by Lord Carnage and the best of Classic Game Room. Welcome to Classic Game Room for the review of Tecmo Super Bowl on Sega Genesis. Prepare to be stopped by the Classic Game Room wall of defensive incompetence. It's more powerful than it sounds. Alright, let's get this started with the obvious question. Who doesn't love Tecmo Bowl? Everyone loves Tecmo Bowl. I don't even like football games, and I like Tecmo Bowl. Like these days, we need to see every single nose hair of every single player and have absolute realism in some kind of super advanced physics tackling system and coaching mode, but I think everyone just wants this. Like, this is what we want. As one who's not a huge fan of football, I gotta admit that Tecmo Bowl makes football fun. I love the music, I love the style, it's a relatively simple game to pick up and play. And for those of you who are into football, this has all of the teams from the 1993 season and players. Players that I don't know. Dan Marino? Who's that? Never heard of him. It's good. It is good, and while the Tecmo Bowl games are probably better known for their Nintendo games, this one looks and plays well on the Sega Genesis. The visuals don't really stand out, but I would say the controls and the gameplay, as well as the music, get the job done and keep football lively and fun. Hey, that rhymes. We also get a great halftime show, far better than any Super Bowl I've seen lately, with cheerleaders and jets. Jets bombing cheerleaders, what's not to love? So if I hit the C button here, I can change my playbook. And I really want to just do a Hail Mary. Pretty much every time. That play doesn't seem to be in here, but I always go with long passes because I'm so incredibly skilled at football games. That means it's time to injure a player. That's what you get for messing up. You can't actually do that, but through the miracle of editing, it kind of seeems like you can. Defense! Somebody kill him! I love the side view perspective, and really you can't go wrong with great music during the gameplay. That's something that so many modern sports games are missing. And we've also got a girl wearing a bikini in a Tecmo advertisement. It's as if they saw their future. And the Dead or Alive volleyball games. Really what it comes down to, I think, is that for many of us, the modern football games, while they look amazing, are just too complicated. I like the flow of Tecmo Super Bowl. I pick a play, I throw the ball at maybe someone who's open, and hope they catch it. Then I run away as quickly as possible, screaming and flailing my arms. Here's a rarity. I'm actually going to use a running play for once and run the ball into the end zone for a touchdown, which scores a hat trick. High five! I love the goofy animations and the music. The modern crop of sports games, of big budget sports games, take themselves so seriously, and while they're really, really good at what they do, there should be more Tecmo Bowls. Give us a choice. Woo! Yeah! Fortunately, you do have a choice. You can buy one of the many Tecmo Bowl games. There's a whole lot of them across a variety of game systems. Who is that? Barry Sanders? Run! Why are they all faster than me? And this one is pretty good. It can also be found out there for about $5. In a situation like this, I'm going to pass. So the way this works is you choose your play and then hike the ball or whatever it's called, and then hit the A button until you choose which one of those receivers you want to throw it to, and then throw it to them. Oh, fine, we'll do a field goal. Except I won't, because it's a video game. Let's make this interesting and try to get a touchdown. There's a pretty advanced season mode in here. You can play a Pro Bowl game and, of course, challenge a friend. Locally, 2-player on the couch gameplay. Tecmo Super Bowl on the Genesis has all the football you need. Yeah! Woo! We've also got an old school Ninja Gaiden advertisement in there, and I've got a Classic Game Room shout out and thank you to send to Daniel from Palm Coast, Florida. Thank you! Thank you for sending Tecmo Super Bowl, filled with girls, ninjas, and jets on your Sega Genesis. Kill that guy! Kenny Davidson! Kenny Davidson! Doesn't roll off the tongue as well as Kenny Loggins, but it's alright. Do that thing. So basically, I just hope my defense knows what they're doing. Which they do, good, because I don't. The best of classic Game Room is on DVD, Blu-ray, and Laser Hypervision album set. Kenny Loggins!